By now, many of you have likely heard about the serious allegations made against Catholic apologist Alex Jurado, known online as Voice of Reason. These claims were first published by Protestia, a Protestant blog widely known for its anti-Catholic stance. The article featured a series of screenshots that allegedly show Alex engaging in flirtatious and possibly explicit conversations with multiple women. Now let's listen to this Protestant influencer describe the various details of these allegations.
And he wrote, I must address the accusations that have been circulating online over the last 24 hours. First and foremost, the accusation that I was having an inappropriate relationship with a 14-year-old girl is a complete fabrication. I think out of the stuff that came out, this was by far the most alarming and concerning part of this thing. Unfortunately, this led to Catholic Answers, which is a Catholic apologetics cohort or affiliate group that he's a part of, to take down his page from their website. Yes. So his page was removed. So he's saying that this is a complete fabrication. He then goes on to say, I am treating an accusation of this magnitude with the seriousness that it deserves. My church, aware of what is being said about me online, and have contacted the authorities. He then goes on to say, I am voluntarily cooperating in an investigation that will allow the truth to come to light and that will dispel this awful and vicious rumor. I am also prepared to undergo legal action against those who have defamed me. So he's saying this is defamation.
Okay.
I must also sincerely apologize to everyone who has been hurt, shocked, and scandalized by these rumors. It is of great importance that I also acknowledge all of my mistakes, failures, and sins. I am a wretched sinner who is in desperate need of God's mercy, as well as in need of forgiveness to those whom I have offended and sinned against. So perhaps this is some ownership of some sin, while strong denial of the most egregious, which involves a minor. I must also thank everyone who has reached out to me privately with their support and their prayers, as well as everyone who I've seen defend me publicly. I ask for everyone's prayers in this very turbulent time. May God's mercy, love, and truth always prevail, and may He guard all of our hearts always and forever.
As of now, however, these screenshots remain the only form of evidence presented publicly. Given the limited and unverified nature of this material, I am not here to accuse or defend Alex. My focus is simply to evaluate the so-called evidence through a legal and evidentiary lens. First, while the screenshots appear to display Alex's profile picture and name, there is no confirmed metadata linking these messages to any of his verified accounts. In the age of digital impersonation, it's relatively easy to create fake accounts using someone's likeness. So unless a platform like Instagram officially verifies that these messages came from Alex's authenticated account, this evidence remains entirely circumstantial. Second, the screenshots are reportedly taken from the phones of the alleged victims. Yet there has been no forensic examination to determine whether the images are genuine, unaltered, or even captured from the original devices. In legal terms, this raises major concerns about the chain of custody, the process by which evidence is documented, preserved, and authenticated to ensure it has been tampered with. Third, for someone as publicly visible as Alex, someone who has spent years speaking at events, engaging in Catholic ministry, and interacting with a wide range of people, it's noteworthy that no third party has come forward with first-hand accounts of inappropriate behavior. Not a single colleague, collaborator, or audience member has publicly stated they witnessed anything suspicious. This makes it a textbook case of he said, she said, with no corroborating witness to support the claims. In conclusion, given the absence of verifiable metadata, the lack of confirmed chain of custody, and the total lack of corroborating testimony, these allegations as they currently stand would not withstand legal scrutiny. So as Christians, the most appropriate response at this moment is to pray for Alex, for the individuals making the allegations, and for all parties involved, that truth, justice, and healing may prevail. Now, the deeper question we need to ask is this: do we really want to live in a society where the burden of proof falls on the accused? Last I checked, it is the responsibility of the accuser to provide evidence. It is the role of the law enforcement, not social media mobs, to investigate and determine the truth. What's even more troubling, especially within the Catholic community, is that the moment a priest or a lay minister is accused of sexual misconduct, they are often immediately removed from the ministry and socially exiled long before any meaningful investigation has occurred. This begins to look less like justice and more like a reactionary overcorrection in response to past scandals. And while the desire to protect the vulnerable is both right and necessary, the reactionary model now risks becoming its own form of injustice. Now, it is understandable that someone facing serious allegations might step aside temporarily, but what happens after that? Where is the process to restore their good name if the accusations are found to be false? Are we really prepared to treat anonymous, unverified claims as though they carry the weight of proven guilt? This isn't just about Alex. Tomorrow, it could be you or me or anyone in ministry suddenly discredited by an anonymous accusation with no way to defend ourselves and no system in place to clear our name. That's not justice. That's a quiet form of social execution. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. God bless you.